Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Dan.
We're two guys.
One beer. Chris, return guest. Our very first guest has come home.
I know, he's returned for another episode.
Steven Caldwell, thanks for coming back.
Thanks for having me, guys. Looking forward to it.
Straight to it, like always, the beer.
The beer.
So you are a ex-Toronto FC player.
Yep.
And I decided we'd get Red X beer.
Okay.
Created by Thread Brewing,
Right.
RT Brewing, in collaboration with the Red Patch Boys.
Love it.
Which you were the Player of the Year 2013.
I was one year.
Voted on by the Red Patch Boys.
Yeah, my first year. It was a great honour. I'm really proud of it, actually. They made me 20 scarves with my face on the scarf.
Wow.
And Man of the Year or Player of the Year, whatever they called it. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
So they make good scarves. Let's check out their collaboration.
Check out the beer, yeah.
So this is a red ale.
Right.
It's by Thread Brewing. Obviously based
Best
here in
pour
Toronto.
wins.
Best pour wins.
What do we win? Get to drink first?
Oh, well done.
Well done.
Oh,
Tap
no,
on-
I've lost.
Tap on the back.
I've really lost.
Oh.
Oh, you spill it. Jeez, that was poor. You guys have done this more than me, yeah?
I don't think so.
We've been doing it for a while. We've had a few more pours since I'm going to spill too.
Size of my
So I guess
head.
Stan wins.
That's it.
Well done.
Well done. Cheers.
Well done.
I get the pat on the back. Well, it looks lovely.
Yep.
Yeah. We like our reds.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers. There we
Cheers. Nice.
Oh, that's crisp.
I like it.
Definitely. What are you thinking of that, Chris?
Yeah, it's citrusy. Actually, I got a hint of citrus in it.
Yeah?
Yeah, a bit fruity. I did get that as well, actually.
It's really good.
It does have a double hop, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yes. Now, I could be wrong, because that's happened before.
I could have done a little research and helped you out on that. That would have been nice of me.
5%. 20 IBUs.
Yes.
It is.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it is very low hop at 20 IBUs, but yeah, that maybe that's where the citrus.
Well, it doesn't have to
comes
have the taste to be
from. hoppy.
hoppy.
I know.
You can put multiple hops in and still not think it's one of those strong IPAs or whatever like that.
Yeah.
And again, it is an ale, so it's not an IPA. That's what they've made is an
Yeah,
ale.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's definitely not an IPA, but
So they can make scarves, they can wave flags, and they can collaborate on a
Great
decent
beer.
beer.
and they can chant pretty well too.
Yeah.
No, they're definitely
Supporters
great
edition.
supporters.
I love this. It's a nice can as well. I like the can.
Yes.
Yeah, so you
Cool.
recognize the maple leaf right away,
Yeah.
didn't you, as
Yeah.
the Red Patch Boys?
That's their logo.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm liking this a lot, actually.
It's good.
So
I
you're
really like it.
you're still with us. You're still in Toronto.
I am. I'm still here.
You're a popular face on TSN, Everything Soccer.
Yeah, doing a lot of different things. Champions League, UEFA Champions League, now CONCACAF Champions League, Europa League, Premier League, MLS, of course. So pretty busy. We have a World Cup coming up this summer as well, which
Yeah.
is going to be somewhat exciting
I
from
bet.
in Russia, which will be the first time TSN have broadcast it in 20 years. So very excited to do that.
I'm loving how much coverage has popped up over the
Yeah.
last few years, and it's just it used to be to watch an MLS game, you were stuck trying to find it online
Yeah.
on a shoddy feed
Yeah.
because no one was carrying enough of them in my
Yeah.
mind. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't all three Canadian teams getting
Yeah.
full coverage?
Yeah, well, the new MLS deal, we obviously won the rights for that. It's a 5-year deal, and we get to broadcast every single TFC game, every Vancouver
Nice.
game, and a number of Montreal Impact games as well.
Nice.
So it's fantastic. Obviously, you know, we're excited about Canadian soccer in general
Yeah.
through the MLS and different avenues, and it's good. We were in Vancouver on Sunday, obviously, for the home opener, which was a great occasion. Vancouver Montreal. It was 2-1 Vancouver, but it was packed stadium, a lower bowl of BC Place,
Yeah.
but absolutely jam packed. Their biggest attendance for a season opener, and of course we've been at
Perfect.
BMO Field the day before watching the flag been unfurled and the celebration that occurred, and then the bit of the disappointment of the game. But
Yeah.
a one-off game, it was more important that we recognised how far football's came and how many people are packing that stadium out every single game and there to support and enjoy the quality on the pitch from TFC.
Definitely.
Exactly.
I watched that home opener, Montreal, Vancouver, and
Yeah.
everyone knows I'm a Toronto FC fan, but I'm also a Canadian fan, and I'm really liking that Alphonso Davies.
Yeah,
He lit it up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's exciting young talent. We're so excited. 17.
Yeah.
17, and he of course he burst onto the international scene last summer in the Gold Cup, where he was joint top scorer and young player of the tournament, and he did really, really well. But he was just sensational on Sunday. He was so exciting. Playing against another Canadian international, Michael Petrasso, he gave him a really tough time.
Yeah.
He's gone past him, scored, assisted the first goal for Kai Kamara, the big new signing, and then obviously scored the second. So a bright future ahead for the lad.
so.
He can play 3 or 4 positions as well. So watch out, every Canadian national team fan. Watch out for this lad as he becomes a regular, and hopefully can push the national team to a World Cup berth.
That's what we want.
Yeah,
as
definitely,
fans of Team Canada,
Yeah.
for sure.
With you calling and being an analyst for all these different leagues, different teams within the leagues, including MLS, do you ever find that you're biased or any kind, or do you just like to?
no.
So if you're on the opposing team of an ex team you used to be on, you just want to call it as it is, don't you?
Absolutely,
You know?
it doesn't even come into my head, to
That's
be honest
great.
with you. I guess it's from playing football and playing for different teams, but really have no allegiance to any team. You always look back on every club you played for, and you're very fond of that club, and you check the results, and you're always going to know people through that club, whether it be supporters for their entire lives or staff members that stay there for a long time. It's you have an affinity to that club and a connection. But when I call a game, I call exactly what I see.
Nice.
It never even enters my mind to think anything different.
I love that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Listening
Because
to-
I've disagreed with you many
That's
times
okay.
on TV, but that's because my heart is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's our
And
job
you've
as
let it
fans.
go.
As supporters and fans, our job is to disagree when
Yeah.
it's not on Toronto FC side.
Yeah.
And
You're
why?
And I get a lot of stick for it as well.
No, but that's brilliant. I'll be watching an away game because that's the only time I get to hear you because I'm at the home matches. And literally, come on, no.
Yeah.
And then I listen to what you've said and watch the replay, and I'm like, oh, he's
He was
right.
right.
Well,
Make sure no one's looking.
I just try and call what I see. It's just one of the things when you've been in the game, and you have a love for soccer in general, which I obviously do. I just get passionate about what I'm seeing, and if it's positive TFC, which it was 90% of last season, then I'm very complimentary. And then when there's things that I don't like, whether they be personal sort of opinions of mine or actually what's happening on the field in terms of goals scored or possession or whatever, I just call it how I see it. And for me, if I'm going to move forward as a broadcaster and I'm going to become one of the voices in Canada calling soccer, then that's really important to me, that I have that integrity and that people look at me and know that I'm going to be honest. Like you say, they won't always agree with me. I'm absolutely okay with that. That's why this is the best sport in the world, that we all have different opinions on every single play, every single game, every single season. But if you're telling it how you see it and how you think it is, and majority of people seem to like that, then that's the main thing.
Well, I'm one of that majority. And you must be doing something right if, which you say you want to become. You already are one of the voices
Thank
of
you.
soccer
Thank you.
in Canada.
Yeah.
And people disagreeing with you, there's a guy named Don Cherry I'm sure you've heard about. All right?
Yeah, I've heard of him, yeah.
And if it keeps you here in Toronto, we're happy to have you.
Yeah. No, I
And,
love being here.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for drinking the beer with
Thank
us
you.
again. Red X by Red Thread Brewing. Supporters group, Red Patch Boys, collaborated in on this one. And it's tasty. So if you can get
Great
it,
beer.
buy it.
Absolutely.
Cheers,
Cheers.
gents.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
There's a lot of things to think about.